So this is a bit strange. Technically, it is video game night, but I also kind of focus on Nintendo a lot. So Nintendo gets a top 10 list, Pokemon, of course, gets like 4 lists, and Sonic, well, not really Sonic, but basically everything that isn't Nintendo is going to be in top 10 video game night. So, for instance, Sonic the Hedgehog would be here. Mortal Kombat would be here. Halo would be here. Basically, if it is a figure from a video game that's not made by Nintendo, it would be on this list. With all that said, the only rule, of course, is it doesn't have to be something that came out in 2023. It just had to be something I bought in 2023. These are figures I really enjoyed, but none of them quite made the list. But we're now going to get into the figures that really did leave some type of impact on me. At number 10, it's a figure that took me forever and a day to track down. From McFarlane's Mortal Kombat 11 toy line, it's Johnny Cage. It's alright. I have issues with it. The head sculpt's not great. I could have used some glasses, and I'll be honest, I'm just not big on Johnny's look from Mortal Kombat 11. But still, I love my Mortal Kombat characters, even if I've not touched Mortal Kombat 1 and I'm not into it, because fuck microtransactions, I'm burnt. But I will always love at least the more traditional Mortal Kombats, and the Mortal Kombats I grew up with, like 9 and X, and it's nice to have a nice Johnny Cage, even if it's not quite the Johnny I would have wanted. Yeah, at number 9, it's just this 2-inch Jack Sonic that points. I don't know why, I just like it. The 5-inch Sonic is fine, but the 2-inch Sonic line actually does have some hidden gems, some designs that they just haven't touched in the 5-inch line yet. And even designs that they have done in the 5-inch line, you can get them in these more kind of set-posed types of figures. So I do enjoy this pointing Sonic for no other reason than it has some serious meme potential. A recent addition to the collection, but number 8 has to go to Rusty Rose from the Jack Sonic Prime, or rather, Sonic Prime, toy line. I'll be honest, this figure has so many issues. That doesn't balance great, the articulation's bad, the gimmick doesn't work, but it does look pretty cool, and that's all it takes, apparently, to win my heart, is just, you have to look cool. Which, to be fair, they made Amy look pretty goddamn cool. They look like a cool Terminator Amy, and apparently that's all it takes to get on this list. Going back to the 2-inch line and really exposing my love of Sonic CD, it's classic style Metal Sonic. My preferred Metal Sonic, I'll be honest. I like it when he's a little bit more stubby like this, and he's just so goddamn cute. Very much cut from the same cloth, it's Amy in her classic design, as she would have been seen in Sonic CT, and also, let's see here, Sonic R, she would have used this design, she would have used this design in Sonic the Fighters. Basically just classic Amy, and I do enjoy it. My only issue is that unfortunately the arm is frozen on mine, so you can't really get it down, but it's fine. It's a good little Amy. Yeah, no idea what this guy's name was. He's just one of the random, Badnik toys, but he kind of reminds me of Grounder from the original Sonic cartoon, and I like him. He rolls around well. He has just the best colors. He's just a goofy little dude. I'm going to show you what his actual name is on screen now. But yeah, he is easily in my top 5 for another reason than just, I don't know, he's a cute little Sonic robot. It feels like Sonic really doesn't have, the marketable tiny villains the way Mario does. Because, Mario, you got Goombas and Koopas and Boos. In Sonic, you kind of have, the fish Badnik and the crab Badnik and this guy. On my Mount Rushmore for the year, I had to give it to the Mortal Kombat 11 katana. I finally got this figure, and it's a very good katana. It helps that I really love this design for katana, and I have good memories of this character. Whenever I played Mortal Kombat with my sisters when we were kids, katana was always one of their go-tos alongside Jade, so for all those reasons, it's nice to have this katana in the collection, and I'm really satisfied with it. I don't see how you could have done this figure better given McFarlane's style. I am interested to see the Storm Collectibles katana when they eventually get around to it, but for now, I'm pretty happy here. Getting into the top 3 of the year for me, and I'm going to show my Sonic Rush love. I had to give it to Blaze the Cat in the 5-inch line. Not the best figure in the world. In fact, it's not that good a figure, but it's Blaze the Cat, so, fuck you, it's my list. Number 2 is Mecha Sonic. Literally just the best Sonic figure Jax has ever made. So many good poses, so much potential, great paint, great sculpt. If I could, I would love to army build these guys maybe, if they ever like do a re-release, but yeah. Probably just the best Sonic toy I've ever owned. It's just very, very good. Finally, number 1, it has to be the Mirrorverse Captain Hook from McFarlane. I've gushed on this figure a lot. It's not a one-for-one representation of Captain Hook. I actually don't like this design. I kind of like it ironically in that it's so dumb and so fucking try-hard. But at the same time, it's also a 7-inch Captain Hook, which is great, and I love that. This figure has a lot of good things for it. It's just, you know, stupid and compromised and reeks of McFarlane juices that make you feel fucking filthy for touching them. But it's still a fun figure, one that I love to rag on, but one that I love to have, one that I'm happy is a part of the collection, and one that kind of disgusts me. So yeah, top 10 miscellaneous video game figures of 2023. It's basically all Sonic and McFarlane, isn't it? Gonna be honest, I'm always gonna be more of a Nintendo person when it comes to collecting video game toys, but you know, fuck it, that's a list.